Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. This is going to be another pick a card video, and it's going to be a kind of what you need to know right now, maybe things you need to work on, that sort of thing. It's like a general pick a card video. Today we're working with 3 piles. There are 4 different decks in each pile, which makes it very exciting. So this is pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. You can pick the pile you feel most drawn to now or in a second when I put some crystals on, and then we'll jump straight into the video. So pile 1 is going to have some blue goldstone on it. Pile number 2 is going to have some black tourmaline, and pile number 3 is going to have some crystal clear quartz. So there are our 3 piles, and we will get straight into pile number 1. So pile number 1, let's get straight into it. Okay, so we're going to start with the moon cards. So straight away, with the first card, surrender to the divine, to start with the full moon card. So this is about a change coming, a climax to something that may have been brewing. If you have been manifesting things and wishing for things, then they could be about to come true. However, I think you're still going to need to work hard to try and make what you want actually happen, actually bring it into your reality. Emotions may be flying high at the minute also, so try and get them under control and listen to them more, as they might be trying to tell you things. They might have things that they want you to know. Things are coming to a conclusion too, so like an end of a cycle. So I feel though if you have been going through a bit of a hard time, then that's going to start changing soon. The full moon in Virgo is telling you that you're good enough, so start believing in yourself more. So it's about, believing in yourself and your ability to be able to create what you want out of your life. You're doubting yourself and underestimating yourself too much. Again, the hard work you put in, then the more results you're going to see. So if you're too negative and worrying too much, then that's just going to attract straight back to you in your life even more. So try and stop this and think a bit more positive. It's there in everything, positivity is there. I know that doesn't seem like it sometimes, but it is. So try and see a bit more positivity in things if you can. But stop second guessing yourself. This card is telling you you are good enough. You don't need to second guess anymore. Do you know what I mean? You're good enough. Just start believing in yourself a little bit more. Okay. This card is going to be saved till last. That is the crystal that you should be working with right now in order to kind of help you. So let's move on to these. Okay, so we have got 2 cups cards, and then we also have 2 king cards next to each other as well. So first of all, we're going to start with the Knight of Cups. I will show you it quickly. It's a bit dark, I'm very sorry. So the Knight of Cups, there is an offer of good news coming towards you. There is a high emotional energy with this card, and also with the King of Cups in the middle as well. But the Knight is bringing his emotions with him. He is a generous and graceful energy that brings a lot of excitement with him as well. So I think this card goes well with the full moon card. Something you have been wanting is coming your way. So pay attention to anyone that is trying to help you with things in your life. The two kings also indicate help from someone who knows what they're talking about, and someone maybe older with a bit more of like an authoritative nature. This could be in real life, but it could also be online as well. There are a lot of people to follow like on social media and on YouTube that can help you on your way to what you want, especially if it's to do with spirituality that you're trying to progress in. The King of Cups is another highly emotional card. This person around you really stands in their power and is very positive. Not many issues or challenges bother this King of Cups, and he remains calm. So if you have someone like this around you, or I think someone may come into your life who's like this, you should keep them nearby and let them help to guide you where you need to go, especially if you struggle to stay calm. This person can help you, with that. With the King of Pentacles next, also indicates a earthly energy. So someone strong that you can look up to. There's a lot of kind of highly male energy with these cards around you. This person likes commitment. They have a strong leadership about them, and they have a lot of success and abundance around them as well. They're very good at getting success and abundance. This person also has a very caring energy about them, and I think that they can look strong and a bit stern on the outside, but they are very caring on the inside too. Again, there is a lot of strong people around you that are willing to help you if and when you need it. So please take the help when it comes. Sometimes we don't like taking help. We think we can do things on our own, but that's not always the case. So we'll see what Witch's Wisdom cards we have. So we have Witch, the healer, and then we also have Staff, stability. So with the Witcher healer card, it is time to start healing yourself now at this time before you can go on and help anybody else heal. You have a natural healing ability about you that you should learn to use. If you are interested in any of that, then that's great. That's a good starting point. If not, you should definitely look into it. But before any of that, before you go on to kind of learn and maybe help others, you need to learn to heal yourself before you can heal others. So focus on yourself. Gather all of the things you need around you that are going to help you to move on and heal from any distress or pain you've been through. This card is relating also to the full moon in Virgo card, so it's believing in yourself. Work on yourself, stop the doubt. You can make any changes you want to make and be the person and live the life you want to live. This pile, I feel like, is very much about changing for the good of yourself. It's something that you need, but you're going to need help doing it, and should be taking it and not trying to do it on your own, as it will be too much, and any work you do on yourself and progression you make might not last long if you're trying to do it all without any help or advice. You could be rushing things that don't or shouldn't be rushed. If you're not into spirituality, meditation, crystals, gaining your higher consciousness, then you should definitely look into those things and start using them. I think that is a path that you should be on, or one of the paths that you should be on. You may have been called to those things before and not noticed, or just not bothered really because you don't really know much about it. But this pile, I think, is definitely telling you that's something you should look into, and that is also going to help you a little bit later. The Staff and Stability card is telling you that you have veered off the track you wanted to be on. You've been eager to be on it, you've been stressed, and the self-doubt has caused you to come off the track, and you're not feeling very stable or secure right now. And that's where you need to get back on track, feeling stable, in control of yourself and what's happening around you. You need to make an effort to ground yourself and slow down a little bit more. But this card shows that things will get back on track. You will get to a place that you need to be in order for you to get where you need to be and where you want to be, and also to be in more control in a calm and stable manner. Earlier I mentioned the crystal card, so the crystal that was pulled for you that you should be working with is jade. So the jade crystal will help you with this too. So if you have, or you could get a jade stone to work with, then get one and work with it. Meditate with it. It's going to help you slow down, calm the mind, and it's going to create a balance in every aspect of your life. It also brings with it regeneration, wisdom, health and courage. So it's a really good stone for you to work with at any time, but I think now is a good particular time to work with the jade stone. The fact that jade is green, and there's quite a few green in this pile as well. Green is also associated with the heart chakra, so it's about, like I say, loving yourself, healing yourself, and I think that's going to really work for you. That is it for pile number 1. I hope it resonated with you and you can take something out of it, and thank you for joining me for this pick a card, and I will see you all again in my next video. Hello and welcome to your reading pile number 2. Let's jump straight into the reading. Okay, so our first 2 cards here, we're going to start with the blue moon. Believe in the impossible. So this card is pretty self-explanatory. It's believe in the impossible. Anything can happen. It doesn't matter how it happens, but it's important to know that it can. This card can mean a rare opportunity might be coming your way soon, something that maybe doesn't happen very often, so it's kind of once in a blue moon situation. If you've been wishing or manifesting for something, then it could be coming your way very, very soon. And if what you're dreaming and trying to manifest seems impossible, then this card is letting you know that it isn't impossible. The universe can send you anything you are wishing or manifesting, but it might just not happen very much. So you need to kind of grab what comes along and don't let go. Grab the opportunity with both hands and do not let it go. And you need to believe in it as well. You need to believe that it can happen for it to be able to happen. So if you're sending out to the universe that you don't think it can happen and it's pretty impossible, then it isn't going to happen. The next card, the waxing moon. So the energy is gaining momentum. So I feel like this card is working with the blue moon card to tell you that the energy you have is gaining more and more, and you're so close to those dreams becoming a reality. Just remember, you do still have to work hard to reach those dreams and goals. You should be able to feel the energy around you getting higher and higher, and that you are heading in the right direction for you. Just remember, you need to put more effort in to getting what you want. When the universe sees you making an effort into getting what you want, then it's going to be more inclined to help you continue to get what you want. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so okay, so the Ten of Pentacles is our first card, and the Wheel of Fortune is our second card here in the middle, and they are both luck and abundance cards. So the Ten of Pentacles is telling me that abundance is coming your way in kind of all forms of life. So it can be love, money, wealth, spirituality. It's a card about having all that you've ever wanted, that security, a good relationship, family, a long-term success in everything you do. Everything for you has finally come together with this card, and you will reach a comfortable, stable time. The Wheel of Fortune shows me that even more fortune is coming your way alongside the previous card. So going back to the moon cards, if you still put in the effort for the things that you want, then the outcome is going to be more than you actually want or expect. It's also your luck is going to change for the better, and you will be having a really great time soon. The universe is going to help you and push you to where you need to be. You may go through a life change soon as well with this card. The Wheel of Fortune can mean that sometimes as well. That could be a life experience that makes you a stronger and better person. The Queen of Wands next. So the Queen of Wands indicates for you a fire and strength energy that you will gain. There is a fresh energy with this card as well. There is a fresh new energy with this card as well, and I see a lot of new things happening around you with this last card. You will feel more empowered, bold and outgoing, which I think might be a new feeling for you, but I think you will embrace it. Your new energy will shine inner and outer beauty to those around you, and you will get a lot more attention, but you'll still be in touch with that kind of darker self of yours too, so you kind of know where you stand and stuff like that. Let's move on to the Witches card. So we've got Lord God over here, masculine, and then Watchtower of the East, spring. So with the Lord God masculine card, so I feel this card is telling you to tune into your kind of masculine side a little bit more, and toughen up a bit. So the energy of the other cards already suggest a change in you for the positive. So I think this is just another push really for you to notice and pay attention. The card is telling you this so you can have more drive and force to be independent and get what you want on your own without relying too much on others to do it for you. It can also be a message to be a little bit more rebellious and not stick too much to the rules to get what you want. Don't be too kind of passive and accepting. This card is willing you to willing you to give you kind of what you need, but you need to listen. So you need to take what it's saying and use that to your advantage. We also have the Watchtower of the East, Spring. And I like this card. It comes bearing gifts and new beginnings. So new ideas, helps you with creativity. It will help you with meditation and any kind of journey that you are on. It's still the time for dreaming big, starting new ideas and plans, planting that seed of dreams, watering them and then watching them grow. The element of air is also associated with this card, and with the colour yellow in this card as well would suggest that any spiritual or magical thing, any kind of spiritual or magical thing that you do, like meditation or like manifesting, those kind of things, would be better done at dawn, in the morning, at dawn. So last card is the crystal card. So this is basically the crystal you should be working with right now. Oh, card doesn't want to quite fit in, so we'll put him there, and it's Larimar. So this crystal is the crystal you should be working with. It is going to help you to remember and acknowledge your own needs, as well as relaxing the mind, and it will be great. It will be a great help to those who are too hard on themselves and need a little break. So that is pile number 2. I hope it resonated with you in some way and you can take something out of it, and I will see you all again in my next video. Hello pile 3 and welcome to your reading. Let's jump straight into it. Okay, so our first card here is the Full Moon in Aquarius card. Show the world the real you. So basically, be brave. Stop holding back and show off. Stop trying to hide who you are and be yourself. Whatever is holding you back from expressing yourself and being yourself, that you need to let go of, as it's not going to do any good, as it's telling you that in the void of course moon. Nothing good is going to come out of this situation. So listen to the cards. If you feel like you are a little different from everyone else and you're scared to be yourself in case people might not like it, well, you just need to bite the bullet and do it. And if people don't stick around or stick by you, then they don't deserve to be in your life, do they? You will need to be ready for any change that may come. You need to let go of any negativity that you have. It is not doing good for you, and you will feel a lot better after you do let go of all that negativity. The Void of Course card is again saying that if you carry on being the way you are, nothing good is going to come from it. You need to let go of all that you're holding on to. The good things might be around the corner waiting for you and are ready for you, but you have to believe in yourself a little more, and more good things are going to come your way after it. Okay, so the first card we have here is the Hermit. Now again, I feel like the Hermit is telling you maybe you're being a little bit introverted at the moment, and you may have some social anxiety at the minute. being introverted can be a good thing sometimes. I think we all need a bit of time on our own to think and sometimes deal with things. But I don't think in this case that it's a good thing with you at the moment. I think surrounding yourself with people similar to you are going to help you get out of yourself a little bit more. It's going to make you more confident with yourself also. I see with this card, it's something you want and are trying to do, but you're finding quite difficult to keep trying. And but if you do keep trying, you are going to get there. With the Two of Pentacles, again, I see you, to me it just says you're juggling with yourself. Again, I think you don't exactly want to be socially awkward or introverted or kind of being on your own and stuff like that. I don't think you're enjoying that at all. But you want to be socializing more and being in that group you fit in. But I think because you're holding yourself back and being a little bit scared to let go is causing you to have kind of conflict with yourself. You should just stay to yourself and get on with your life the way it is on your own, or should you push yourself? It's you're stuck between the two. But it's your decision at the end of the day. But remember, the cards are trying to tell you that change is good. Forcing yourself to make that change is going to be good for you. Staying in the kind of negative, bad side of it is not going to do any good for you. It's, nothing's going to change if you don't change. The Eight of Swords is a card of feeling trapped, basically. Feeling like confused, and that is okay and normal, but there is a little bit of hope here in this tiny card. There's a little bit of hope that is urging you on to fight and get out of the feelings that you're feeling. Let's see what the Witch's Wisdom cards have to say. So we have Herbal Kitchen, Alchemist, and Watchtower of the West, Autumn. So I feel like with this card over here, the Alchemist card, that you could call upon the elements you need to help you get through these times. So as this is a general reading for everyone, I don't know if everyone who picked this pile or anyone who picked this pile is interested in herbs and plants and spells and meditation and crystals, all of those sorts of things. But if you do, then keep working with what you are working with to help you through any times of change and help you think about what you may need. If you don't use any of these things and have kind of no idea what I'm talking about, then maybe it's time to look into them and start using some of those things, because they are going to really help you through any sort of change, any good or bad times, tough times. Watchtower of the West, Autumn. This is a time for letting go. So again, letting go of the things that don't serve you, the energy that it's not good for you. Get rid. You need to kind of let go. That's the time. The people that will fall away from you, they're going for a reason. If they don't serve you, then let them go, move on, and start afresh without anything holding you back. It's time to start afresh, but in order to start afresh, things need to be let go of. So it could be bad habits, people, bad thoughts, negativity, whatever it is that's holding you back. This is the time. You need to let go of it. The last card is our crystal card, and it's the crystal that you should be working with right now, and it is Labradorite. So there we go. So that's the crystal you should be working with right now, and this crystal is going to be a huge helping hand for you. It's going to give you a protective energy around you and remove any mental illusions that you could be harboring. So it also helps with enlightening you to the truth. So I think if you have this crystal or don't, try and get it. That's going to really help you at this time as well. So that was pile number 3. I hope it resonated with you in some way and you could take something out of it. And I will see you all again in my next video. Thank you all so much for picking this pick a card video today. I hope that the card resonated with you in some way and that each of you can take something from the pile you picked. Thank you very much, and I will see you all again in my next video.